Beyond the veil glimpsing parallel worlds, our universe is vast and full of mysteries. We look at the stars, wondering about the unknown. We know there are billions of galaxies, each a universe in itself. Each galaxy holds billions of stars, each star a potential sun to unknown worlds. Could our reality be the only one? Or are there others? What if there are other realities, just beyond our reach? Parallel worlds hidden from our senses might exist, waiting to be discovered. Imagine stepping through a doorway, into the unknown. You enter a world slightly different from your own, yet eerily familiar. Maybe your favorite childhood book is different, with a new ending. Perhaps a historical event happened differently, altering the course of history. These subtle changes could be signs of a parallel reality. People report strange experiences, feeling out of place. They talk about glitches in reality, moments that don't quite fit. They describe feeling out of sync with the world as if they don't belong. These stories hint at something bigger than ourselves, a larger truth. They suggest that our reality is not as fixed as we think, but fluid and ever-changing. The idea of parallel worlds is not new. It's been around for centuries. It's a concept found in ancient myths and modern science fiction, bridging the gap between imagination and reality. But what if these stories are more than just fantasy? What if they are glimpses into other worlds? What if they hold a grain of truth waiting for us to uncover? Before we continue to unravel these mysteries, subscribe to the Professors of Time channel and leave your like. If you want to contribute to the channel, buy Amazon products using the link in the description. Now, let's continue with the video and unravel. Exploring parallel realities, mysteries beyond our world. Echoes of other lives, the Mandela Effect, and alternate selves. The Mandela Effect is a curious phenomenon that has intrigued many. It occurs when a large group of people share a different memory of an event, one that contradicts the historical record. For example, many remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, despite records showing otherwise. However, he actually died in 2013, leaving many puzzled. How can so many people share the same false memory? This question has sparked numerous theories. Some believe the Mandela Effect is evidence of parallel realities, suggesting a fascinating possibility. They suggest that people may have shifted from a reality where Mandela died earlier, causing these discrepancies. This shift could cause discrepancies in collective memory, making us question our own experiences. Another intriguing phenomenon is the encounter with alternate selves, which adds another layer to this mystery. Some people report meeting versions of themselves from other realities, an experience that can be quite unsettling. These encounters can be jarring and confusing, challenging our understanding of identity. They raise questions about the nature of identity and the boundaries of the self, pushing us to think deeper. These stories, while anecdotal, are compelling and thought-provoking. They challenge our assumptions about reality and what we believe to be true. They force us to consider the possibility that our experiences may not be unique or isolated, but part of a larger, interconnected web of realities. The science of possibilities, quantum mechanics, and the many worlds interpretation. Quantum mechanics is a branch of physics. It studies the very small world of atoms and particles. This field of study has yielded mind-boggling discoveries. One such discovery is the concept of superposition. Superposition suggests that a particle can exist in multiple states at once. It's not until we observe the particle that it collapses into a single state. This observation problem has puzzled physicists for decades. The many worlds interpretation offers a radical solution. It proposes that every time a quantum measurement is made, the universe splits. Each split creates a new reality where a different outcome occurs. Imagine flipping a coin. In one reality, it lands on heads. In another, it lands on tails. Both realities exist simultaneously, but we are only aware of the one we experience. This mind-bending theory suggests an infinite number of parallel universes. Each universe branches off from others, creating a vast and complex multiverse. Where science meets mysticism, the intersection of physics and spirituality. For centuries, mystics and spiritual traditions have explored the idea of multiple realities. They speak of astral planes, spiritual dimensions, and hidden realms. These concepts, often dismissed as esoteric, share intriguing parallels with modern physics. The idea of a higher consciousness or universal interconnectedness resonates with the concept of quantum entanglement. Entanglement suggests that particles can be linked across vast distances. This link implies a deep connection that transcends our classical understanding of space and time. Some spiritual traditions propose that our thoughts and intentions can influence reality. This idea aligns with the observer effect in quantum mechanics. The observer effect suggests that the act of observation can affect the behavior of particles. While science and spirituality may approach reality from different perspectives, they both grapple with the mysteries of existence. The convergence of their ideas hints at a deeper truth that transcends disciplinary boundaries. Cultural reflections, parallel dimensions in global traditions. The concept of parallel dimensions is not limited to Western thought. Cultures around the world have long incorporated the idea of other realms into their belief systems. In many indigenous traditions, the spirit world exists alongside the physical world. Shamans and spiritual leaders can access these realms through rituals and altered states of consciousness. They interact with spirits and gain knowledge from other dimensions. Hindu cosmology describes multiple lokas, or planes of existence. These lokas range from the earthly realm to higher spiritual dimensions. Souls may reincarnate into different lokas based on their karma and spiritual evolution. These diverse cultural beliefs highlight the universality of the human fascination with the unseen. They suggest that the longing for connection with something beyond our immediate reality is a fundamental aspect of the human experience. Living the paradox. Are we already in a parallel reality? The human mind craves certainty. We seek comfort in the familiar, in the known. We want to believe that our reality is the only reality, the one true path. But what if it's not? What if there are countless other paths? What if we are already living in a parallel reality, a branch on the infinite tree of the multiverse? Each branch representing a different choice. Think about the choices you've made. Every decision, big or small, shapes your path. Each decision, no matter how small, could have led to a different outcome, a different you, a different reality. In a parallel reality, those alternate versions of you might be living those other lives. Lives you can only imagine. The idea of parallel realities can be both exhilarating and unsettling. It opens up endless possibilities. It expands our perception of what's possible, stretching the limits of our imagination. It also challenges our sense of identity and purpose. Who are we really? Perhaps the most important question is not whether parallel realities exist. It's about our response to this possibility. Perhaps the real question is how we choose to live with the possibility. Do we let it inspire us? Do we embrace the unknown with curiosity and wonder? Or do we shy away from it? Or do we cling to the familiar, afraid to venture beyond the veil of our perceived reality? The choice, as always, is ours. By the way, I invite you to also watch the video, Unveiling the Supernatural, Real Stories and Theories, on our Professors of Time channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the Professors of Time channel and leave suggestions in the comments for future videos, and see you next time.